and welcome to the Talk Time with Maya and Leen, where we talk about serious issues happening today. I'm Maya Al-Musawi.
And I'm Leen Harazallah, and we're going to be talking about something that recently started in America, which is the Battle of Lexington and Concord. Now, Maya, can you please tell our viewers what is really happening right now?
Well, the British Army, who are known as the Devils, have been occupying Boston since 1768, which is not too long ago. The British forces were brought there to punish the Patriots for the Boston Tea Party and the Boston Massacre. Obviously, the Boston Tea Party is highly heard of.
Yes, it was highly publicized here in America, but if you're not sure about what happened, let me give you the details. The people of Boston were unhappy with the way Great Britain has been dealing with them. They gave them unfair taxation and were only allowed to trade with the British. So, in protest, the Patriots dressed up as Native Americans and threw their shipment of tea into the sea as a sign of defiance towards the British.
That is absolutely right, my friend. So afterwards, King George III decided to increase the army presence in America. In June 1774, he shut down the harbor until the tea that was dumped was paid for. Soon after, the Massachusetts Parliament declared that they were on strike.
Yesterday, April 18, 1775, we got information from Joseph Warren that a source inside the British High Command claims that the Redcoat troops would march to Concord that night, and so they did. We have received this information from Warren because he sent a silversmith, Paul Revere, and William Dawes to alert all residents of Boston.
They first traveled to Lexington by horse, where they informed Samuel Adams and John Hancock about the news. They then continued on their way to Concord when they were forced to leave and returned to Lexington on foot. Today, April 19, at dawn, about 700 British troops arrived in Lexington and were met with 77 military men guarding. A British major yelled, "Throw down your arms, ye villains, ye rebels." Talk about harshness.
That's right. The military men were heavily outnumbered and ordered to flee if a shot was fired. We have no idea who shot first, but many British bombs were unleashed right after the gunshot.
8 Patriots died, 9 injured, and 1 Redcoat was wounded. Talk about a stakeout. The British then continued into Concord to search for arms, only to realize everyone had relocated. They decided to burn what they found, and the fire slowly got out of control.
Now, after their search in Concord, they are heading to Boston, where our troops are lined up. We have from Boston Robert Francis, one of the men from the troops, to speak more about what is happening.
Well, we have 2,000 men lined up prepared to battle with the British, who we can see are heading to Boston. But we have more who are at notice.
And where are the British now?
Actually, the fighting started to break out. We have the soldiers defending the Patriots hiding behind trees, walls, and sheds, trying to fire at the British. The British seem to be abandoning their weapons and belongings to retreat faster.
Thank you, Robert. We will get back to you in another hour. So, it has been about an hour now. Robert, could you please tell us where you are right now?
Hello, Lee. The British have now reached Lexington and now have even more defense because they have called for a new group of Redcoats. But not to worry because the colonists are still attacking. The fighting is happening in Menominee all the way to Cambridge. The British are trying to get rid of the Patriots with cannons, but... Ah!
Robert! Can you hear me, Robert? Oh, we are sorry to hear that Robert has died due to a gunshot. May we please have a moment of silence in his remembrance.
But we have heard that the Patriots have lost this battle. Their tactic of shooting constantly from 18 miles away was not effective and only killed roughly 250 people. But that is it for our show. I hope you enjoyed our talk about the Battle of Lexington and Concord. It was right from the action and we gave it to you first. I'm Maya Musawi.
And I'm Leen Harazallah. And thank you for listening to our podcast. If you would like to hear more, please subscribe for weekly podcasts on YouTube.